My mother got pregnant as a young teenager when she was 16. In 1949, when things were different. And during that period of time, she was being encouraged and pleaded with to get rid of this baby before it ruined her life. Her mother sought to find a way to find an abortionist to take care of the problem. But my mother had a different thought about it. She just, as she told me later in life, that she just could not bear to lose me, and that it was important to her to go through with the pregnancy, even knowing how difficult it was going to be for her as a young unwed mother. She chose life over getting rid of me.
Larry certainly has had an impact on my life. We've been married 43 years and we have 3 children. But when God brought him into my life, I was in the same situation as his mother had been. I was 19 when I found myself scared and alone and pregnant. And I was about to make the decision that would have ended my child's life, but God intervened and I gave my life to Christ and canceled my appointment for an abortion. Larry, when he was just 19 years old, mature beyond his years, became my knight in shining armor and the answer to what I've always called my great big prayer. When he first told me that he had fallen in love with me, I realized, uh-oh, I guess I better tell him I'm pregnant with somebody else's child so he can run as fast as he can. He just looked at me and he squeezed my hand and he said, then I have 2 to love instead of 1. And that's the way it was from that instant. When God opened the door for a center to be established in South Austin, that was a great thrill because there wasn't anything in South Austin. They're doing great work. The emphasis on sharing the gospel and bringing girls and their families to Christ, because that's exactly how it happened to me. It was giving my life to Christ that made everything come together and become clear, and the courage to carry my child and to trust God. God has amazing ways of bringing beauty out of ashes, bringing joy out of sorrow, and transforming things that seem to be not good into things that you can't imagine.
People look at the abortion issue from the perspective of the young mother. Oftentimes we don't see what happens to the young child. And in my case, I'm extremely grateful that my mother chose life.